So, how do we find the coordinates of an intersections between a line and a circle? Let's have an example. Find the intersection coordinates of a line, y equals 3x minus 1, passing through the quantity of x minus 2 squared, plus the quantity of y minus 3 squared, equals 3 squared. So how do we do this? The first thing to do is, factor out the quantity of x minus 2 squared into two binomials. Just like as shown, and do the FOIL method. After doing that, we now have x squared minus 4x plus 4. The next is the quantity of y minus 3. What we do here is, we replace the y with the value of y, and y is equal to 3x minus 1. Just like that. Now we also need to factor out this into two binomials. We do the FOIL method again. Now we have two trinomials, but don't forget the plus sign and the 3 squared. Just as shown. We are now ready to combine like terms. Assuming we have done that correctly, we now have 10x squared minus 28x plus 11 equals 0. Now we will be using the process called completing the square. The first thing to do is to move 11 to the other side, by adding negative 11 to both sides as shown. Second is, we factor out 10x squared minus 28x. Just like that, as you can see, since we have x squared, it should be a trinomial, so we will be adding a blank for the third term. We need now to fill the blank, which is the third term. To do that, we simply use the middle term, which 2.8, we divide that by 2, and then square it. Now that we have the third term, we multiply that with the 10, and add the result to the right. Next is create a parenthesis with a power of 2, just as shown. 10 is still included in this line, so bring that down, and put half of x squared and 2.8 in the parenthesis. Also process negative 11 plus 19.6. In this line, we need to remove 10. By dividing both sides by 10. What remains is as shown. We still need to remove the power 2. To remove the power, we use the radical sign to both sides. Take note that the right sides takes a positive and the negative sign as shown. With the power removed, we now have x minus 1.4 equals to positive negative 0.93. Since we have a positive and negative value, we will be having two x's, x of 1 and x of 2. Assuming that the calculations are correct, we now have the values for the x coordinates. Now, we still have to look for the values of y. To do that, we use the line equation, y is equal to 3x minus 1. Now all we have to do is to substitute with the value of x. As shown, we now have values for the y coordinates. This is now the intersection coordinates of the given line and circle equation. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.